In this video we're talking about the new SmallRig Tribex SE and we're comparing it against its big brother, the Tribex. Now I actually bought this tripod with my own money because when I saw it released, it was like a potato jet SmallRig collaboration. I was like, I've got to get this tripod, and I've been using it for the last, I'd say, 4 months. Every single day it's my go-to tripod, but they've just released a smaller, lighter, cheaper version of the tripod called the Tribex SE, and SmallRig were kind enough to send me a sample out to review because they saw my video I did on this. I paid for this with my own money, and that's the first thing we can talk about. There's a big difference in price. You've got £799 this is worth, and the new Tribex SE is £399. There's a few reasons why, which we'll get into in this video, but there's not a lot of difference. It's still got the same hydraulic system, this hydraulic clutch system to actually put it up and down. It's really easy. What I do is I sort of push it towards one leg, press that, and then you've got the tripod like so. If you want to put it down, open the legs up a little bit, and then you can press this clutch system and the legs pop down automatically. You can then level the tripod with the level that's on here. There's a little spirit level on the head, and then that's about right. Let go of the trigger and it stays like so. The system, the way it works, and it's just really, really good, and I've had the same experience with this tripod, the Tribex. There are a few things I actually prefer about the cheaper version, so let's talk about those. So the first reason is the price. Obviously $399 is more or less half price compared to the bigger version over there. The main difference with these two tripods though is that this is made of aluminium, the other one is made of carbon fibre. It's not a massive deal breaker. This is quite a light tripod. Seems that it's a bit of a smaller tripod altogether, and it has a smaller head on the top of the tripod as well. There is a few differences with the head. It's got the same mount, which is really nice because you can interchange between these if you have got both these tripods. But the more expensive one does have more adjustment when it comes to counterbalance on here and the drag and so forth. This is basically just on or off, although it is a really, really nice video tripod with a really nice smooth action, so you can get some good shots with it, but it hasn't got sort of that counterbalance feature. The same with the pan. You just unlock it, it goes side to side. It's very smooth. It feels very, very premium. But for heavier setups, it's like cinema rigs, if you're using like the Sony FX6 for instance, with monitor, batteries on and everything, then you might want to think about getting the more expensive version, which has that counterbalance feature. This though, I've got my Sony ZVE1 with a cage, a monitor, V-mount battery, and you know, it handles it no problem at all. If I unlock it, you can see that it does sort of edge forward, but it's not falling off the tripod by any means. I can just control it left and right, unlock the pan like that, and it is very, very fluid. Pardon the pun, it's very nice indeed. I actually do prefer the center column release. This has a little knob which you turn to unlock, and it easily extends up like so. Another thing I love about these tripods is they're really high. Good for me. I'm 6'2", and it's sort of nose level to me now, the camera, which is really nice. In fact, yeah, that's the max height. I'll put the max height on the screen. I can't remember what it was, but this is a lot better. You can of course take this out, invert it so you can get down low as well if you want to, but that for me works a lot better than the other version. It's got like a little switch on that, and I've struggled to get the center column out sometimes. I don't particularly like it. That's a couple of things I really do prefer about this tripod. I love the design as well, this nice honeycomb design on here. It's got a nice grip to it. You get the same video tripod handle accessory that comes in the box. There is one thing that I don't like though, and let's turn around to another location and I'll tell you about that. Right, so the clutch handle is this. So you basically press the clutch in. There's a little switch to disengage it. So if you press that switch, it puts it in, so if you do grab it, it's not going to just drop down on the floor. You undo that, all you do is to undo it, you just flick it out like that and it locks into place. This, however, has this little switch so you can change the angle of the clutch switch, but it only goes to the bottom, like so, or it goes at a 90-degree angle, like that. It doesn't go in between. This one, however, does. It has like a 90-degree angle like that. It has the same switch to disengage it. You flick it out to engage it. But this actually goes down like so, at that sort of angle, which I feel is a bit better to use this clutch system when you're on the fly. It's just, I don't know, more natural position. Having it at a 90-degree angle, I'm not a massive fan of, but overall, that is probably the only negative I've come across whilst using this tripod every day for the last week or so. Now, the tripod does have the same mount as the more expensive version. All you have to do is unlock this switch on the side, you press the button, and it pops off. On here, you have got the ability to put plates for the RS2 or the RS3 from DJI on here. So you've got those plates on here using a gimbal. It works on there. You can just press a little switch and it changes for that plate. I've got the standard plate on here, but this also fits on the more expensive version as well. So we can just pop that on there, clips into place, you tighten it up, and then we're away. I can drop it, move it around like so. It is very, very good. It's a bit of a learning curve when it comes to using these tripods if you're using them on a regular basis, or you're used to other tripods, sort of cheaper tripods that don't do this. Basically, all you have to do is you switch it on like that, and this clutch system is quite unique. It's unique to this kind of tripod. Basically, you can just sort of rotate it around to change the angle like that, and as you let go, it takes a couple of seconds to freeze it in position because that hydraulic fluid is doing its work. As the handle comes out, then it's locked. This is not going down, it's not dropping, it's not moving, it's all hydraulically controlled. It's the same with the more expensive version. Essentially, these are the same tripods, but this is carbon fibre and this is aluminium, and there isn't a massive difference in the weight either. Another good thing about these legs, which is the same with the other tripod, is that you can actually remove them manually if you want to extend them out like so. You can't push them back in, you have to press the handle, in like that to put it back in. But if you want to manually take out the legs, if you're trying to adjust it when you're down low like this, you can do it handheld, which is another nice little feature for getting exactly the right angle in exactly the right situation. No matter where you are, you can adjust this camera to your needs. The load capacity is 15 kilograms. That's what it's saying on the information that I've got, compared to 25 kilograms for the SE version. So it's slightly more lightweight. It's got a different head. You know, overall though, there isn't a huge difference in this tripod compared to the more expensive version. It's the case with most other products, to be honest with you. As you get more expensive, the gains become incremental. This would be the best tripod for most people out there. Only for more pro features and more pro users would you go for the carbon fibre version. If you're using this every day, you're making money from your videos, then sure, go for the more expensive one. The fluid head, the counterbalance on that tripod is phenomenal, and the carbon fibre will more than likely last a little bit longer. But you know, it's an investment. But for $399, this is an exceptional tripod. This is going to be my go-to, I think. So the tripod comes in the box with this nice carry case. It has a shoulder strap you can put on it. It also came in the box with a phone holder as well, so you can put your phone on here if you want to record some video, and it comes with the handle on there as well for controlling the fluid head. So you get everything in there that you need to get started, and a nice carry case as well. Here's a closer look at the design of the tripod. You've also got some 1/4 inch 20 mounts there for mounting different things like monitors and lights and things. Really, really nice quality. Another 1/4 inch on the front there as well, with locking pin mounts there. Yeah, I mean, you just cannot go wrong with this. I do really, really like the build quality and the weight and the compact portability of this is just beautiful. It's an extremely well made item, and yeah, it might be a luxury and you might not necessarily need that hydraulic X-clutch system, but I'll tell you what, once you go and use this, you will not want to go back. It's so simple and easy to use. I absolutely adore it. So for $399, this is an exceptional system, and definitely something I'm going to be using for the foreseeable future. If you do want to grab on, there is a link in the description down below. That will be an affiliate link, but this is not a sponsored video. If I've got any other further discount codes, I'll put them in the pinned comment for you as well, so you can get some money off if I've got some discount for you. But yeah, great product. Fantastic tripod from SmallRig. Love it. Okay, that's it for this one. Make sure you subscribe, press the bell so you don't miss any future uploads. Thanks for watching, and if you like these kind of videos, make sure you check out this one, and you might like this one up there as well. See you on the next one. Bye guys.